I think the design bar is raised, and I think it's going to set a standard for public buildings in the future to try and achieve the same quality standard that we've been able to achieve here at the Calgary Public Library.
Architectural Digest magazine named it one of the 12 most anticipated buildings in the world for 2018. The 240,000 square foot building is a soaring tribute to the evolving needs of a library and a community. One of the first things you notice when you walk in is the skylight, or oculus, at the top of the building, and all the warm light and wood.
The wood that you see here is a comfortable material that is intimate, but the room itself is quite tall and dramatic. So those two things together, the challenging, somewhat radical shape, together with the wood and the natural light, was a very important feature of how we approached the project.
The other huge challenge, a sea train that runs right under the building, something the design team from Snøhetta and Dialogue called a probatunity.
It was a problem because we had to solve it, but it was an opportunity because that train line started to dictate geometry of the building, so we get a beautiful curving form that follows the geometry of the rail line.
One of the most dynamic spaces in this building is this 12,000 square foot children's library. It has this really neat little ramp that the kids can run up to that leads you to this sort of hilltop town, complete with this giant play structure, as well as all these little spaces designed just for them. There is also a dedicated teen space, recording and production studios, a shared history center, an elders guidance circle, and so much more. And oh yes, there are some books too. For those of you nostalgic for the stacks of books and the quiet reading spaces, the TD Great Reading Room will remind you that yes, you're in a library, just one that's ready for the future. Leah Sarich, City News.